Tonight, our coverage as Israel claims its military has killed Hamas's leader, Yahya Sinwar. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. I'm Elia Batul. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has suggested that intelligence agencies have identified several conservative politicians who are either involved in or at risk of foreign interference. Trudeau later confirmed that the list also includes Liberal members and other party representatives. He has not provided further details on their alleged involvement. During a tense testimony at the Foreign Interference Commissions yesterday, Trudeau criticized Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre. Trudeau said Poilievre refuses classified briefings on national security threats, which he claimed to have infiltrated Poilievre's own party. Poilievre argues accepting classified briefings would limit his ability to question foreign interference in Parliament. He says other party leaders, including New Democratic Party's Jagmeet Singh, have not undergone these briefings. Later, Poilievre issued a statement accusing Trudeau of lying and challenged him to release the names of all MPs allegedly involved with foreign governments. The inquiry is led by Justice Marie-Josie Hogg. Hogg has previously heard testimony indicating that MPs may have willingly or unwillingly participated in foreign interference schemes. No specific names have been released so far. The only sitting MP mentioned in the inquiry is Han Dong, an independent formerly aligned with the Liberals. Prime Minister Trudeau says there are clear indications that India has violated Canada's sovereignty by targeting Sikh dissidents on Canadian soil. Trudeau describes India's actions as a horrific mistake. He made the comments yesterday, speaking at an inquiry on foreign interference. This comes after the recent expulsion of 6 Indian diplomats. The move is triggered by the assassination of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a prominent Sikh separatist leader in Vancouver. Nijjar was killed last year in June. Nijjar was a Canadian citizen and an advocate for an independent Khalistani state. Trudeau had previously announced that Canadian intelligence linked Indian agents to the killing of Nijjar. Trudeau says findings from a national police investigation show Indian government officials have been complicit in these acts of violence. The issue has also drawn attention in the United States. In November last year, Indian national Nikhil Gupta was charged in connection with an alleged assassination plot against Sikh American activist Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. The U.S. Department of Justice believes the plot was coordinated with an Indian government official. Palestinians fleeing Gaza will soon receive transitional financial assistance from Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada upon their arrival in the country. The assistance is aimed at helping newcomers meet their basic needs, such as food, shelter, and clothing, while they search for employment. Refugees will receive 3 months of temporary health coverage under the Interim Federal Health Program to address urgent medical needs. They will also be able to access settlement services, including language training and guidance on life in Canada. Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada Employment says more details about the program will be released soon. An Israeli attack on a United Nations Refugee Works Agency school in Jabalia has left at least 28 Palestinians dead, including children. 160 have been wounded. The school was sheltering displaced civilians. Al Jazeera cameraman Fadi al-Wahidi, who was struck by an Israeli sniper earlier this month, is in a coma in Gaza. Despite the urgent need for medical treatment, Israel has not yet allowed him to leave the enclave. Hamas's armed wing, the Qassam Brigades, has claimed responsibility for an attack on Israeli soldiers in Rafah. The group says it used a booby-trapped tunnel to target the soldiers. Hamas has released a video that shows nearly a dozen Israeli soldiers before the explosion. Israel's foreign minister has announced that Hamas's leader Yahya Sinwar has been killed in Gaza. Israeli strikes in Gaza have claimed the lives of at least 42,438 civilians. 99,246 have been injured. In eastern Lebanon, Israeli forces have warned residents to evacuate part of the Bekaa region, threatening military action in the area. The Lebanese Health Ministry has updated its death toll. The ministry reports 2,412 civilians have been killed since October last year. 11,285 have been injured. The Biden administration has announced that certain Lebanese nationals currently in the United States can apply for temporary protected status. The visa will enable them to remain in the country for the next 18 months and apply for work permits. The visa can be applied by Lebanese nationals who are already in the U.S. as of today. The Edmonton Islamic Academy says Alberta Premier Danielle Smith has invited its students to attend the annual general meeting of the United Conservative Party. The meeting will take place on November 2nd in Red Deer. The school's principal, Abraham Abugush, has confirmed that the Academy's community will be traveling to the meeting. Abugush says transportation, meals, and convention tickets are fully covered. Attendees must be 14 years or older to attend. They are encouraged to bring friends and family. Abugush says attendees are required to sign up for the party memberships. This will allow them to vote on policy resolutions and participate in the leadership review. The school community aims to show up in large numbers to demonstrate the community's support for Premier Smith. Smith has advocated for initiatives benefiting the school, including protecting parental rights to school choice, funding for a new school project, and halal financing. The move has stirred controversy. Alberta's former Deputy Premier, Thomas Lukaszuk, has expressed shock at the situation. In a social media post, he's asking for further explanation from Smith. In 2022, the party chartered buses to mobilize support for then-Premier Jason Kenney's leadership review in Red Deer. Toronto police have arrested a 41-year-old man in connection with a suspected hate-motivated incident at a Scarborough mosque in Ontario. In a statement, authorities have confirmed that the man has been charged with harassment and uttering threats of death and bodily harm. The incident occurred last Thursday late afternoon. Police say the suspect entered the mosque and made hate-fueled threats and slurs before being forced out. Officers arrested the man shortly afterward. The National Council of Canadian Muslims condemns the incident. The group describes the threats as Islamophobic, racist, and anti-Palestinian. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow has thanked police for their quick action. Chow is urging Torontonians to work together in making the city a place where everyone feels they belong. That's all from our Toronto studios. Thank you for watching Muslim News Canada. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you stories you can trust. Please like, share, and subscribe to our content. You can also comment to let us know what you think of our coverage. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetwork.tv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV.